School pickup is usually pretty predictable. Parents chat, kids run around, everyone waits for the bell. It was just another ordinary afternoon, or so I thought. Out of nowhere, one of the moms came rushing toward us. She looked flustered, her hair was messy, her face was red, and she looked genuinely stressed. Then she said,
"Oh my God, it's a disaster."
The moment I heard the word disaster, my heart dropped. As a migrant, I understood the word perfectly. And in my mind, a disaster meant something serious. Really serious. 1,000 thoughts rushed through my head. Did her child get hurt? Did she have a car accident? Did she lose her wallet? Did the school call her about an emergency? The more I thought about it, the worse it got. I looked at her carefully. Are you okay?
Yeah.
Okay, that's good. But if she's okay, then what happened? I lowered my voice. What happened? She looked down, shook her head, and sighed dramatically.
Ugh. I can't believe I did this.
At this point, I was fully invested. This had to be something big. Then she lifted one foot, and then the other.
I wore 2 different shoes today.
I stared at her shoes. One was black, one was white. For a few seconds, I honestly thought there was more to the story. I waited. Maybe she wasn't finished. Maybe the disaster hadn't happened yet. But that was it. That was the whole disaster. She had spent the entire day shopping, doing errands, and talking to people, wearing 2 completely different shoes, and she had only noticed a few minutes earlier. The other parents looked down. Then they burst out laughing. One mom said,
"At least they're both comfortable."
Another said,
"Honestly, nobody noticed."
The mom replied,
"Well, now everyone will."
That's when I learned something interesting. Sometimes Australians use very dramatic words for very ordinary problems. A disaster. A nightmare. The worst day ever. And somehow everyone knows they're joking. Except the migrant standing there preparing for a rescue mission. A few weeks later, I spilled coffee all over my shirt right before school pickup. And without thinking, I said, "This is a disaster." The moment the words came out, I started laughing because I finally understood. Moving to Australia taught me more than English. It taught me how people use English. And on that day, I learned that sometimes a disaster isn't a disaster at all. Sometimes it's just 2 different shoes. I am Hazel, and I'll see you in the next episode.